after Sunday Mass as well, a family might go to the pub for a drink, and the kids would get the crisps and the lemonade or orange. And so yeah, it was kind of an atmosphere you just sort of grew up with. Hello everybody. We are, I'm Steve, and this is my brother Joe Wall from a well-known Irish band called The Stunning. I don't know where you people are listening in from. Not sure what countries you're listening in from, but maybe the States or Australia or the Isle of Man, Madagascar. We could pick a few other places, the Aran Islands. Yeah, we're from an Irish band called The Stunning and a band called The Walls. So we're going to be playing some stunning tunes, and we've stuck a Walls song in there as well. This next song we're going to do is a Walls song. It's called To the Bright and Shining Sun. Slip away in space, drifting, a smile upon his face. There's no turning back, what's done is done. He's heading for the bright and shining sun. People on the other side, the people who pass through your life, their faces seem to fade away somehow. When I roll the cameras, come and take a bow. It's so strange when life extinguishes its flame. So I run and I run to the bright and shining sun. Yeah, I run and I run to the bright and shining sun. Walking through the barrio, stopping for another carajillo. She covers me in warm and gentle rays, holds me through the night and lights the day. In this place I could escape and change my ways. So I run and I run to the bright and shining sun. Yeah, I run and I run to the bright and shining sun. I could escape and change my ways. So I run and I run to the bright and shining sun. Yeah, I run and I run to the bright and shining sun. I won't let the days melt into a haze. I wanna feel my heart, I wanna be amazed. So I run and I run to the bright and shining sun. Okay, this is a song called Heads Are Gonna Roll. It's from an album by the Stunning.
Twice Around the World.
On the Twice Around the World album, which came out in 2018. You'll find it on all streaming platforms. Have a listen. We might make a quarter of a cent or something, courtesy of Spotify.
Maybe think about anybody whose head you want to roll. Have a think about them during this song. It might inspire you.
Here we go. When I was younger, my heart had a hunger for feelings of every kind. Down through the years I shed hardly a tear. Was it just I hadn't the time? A world full of sorrow holds pain for tomorrow. The future don't look very bright. Down through the ages we're tearing the pages. There's more of the book still to write. All these years I never asked why. All the tears I never could cry. You don't miss the water till the well runs dry. And you've nothing left to show, 'cause heads are gonna roll. She knew I was coming by the leaves in her teacup that night. Took pains to explain what I found on my way and the things I left way behind. A world full of sorrow holds pain for tomorrow. The future don't look very bright. Down through the ages we're tearing the pages. There's more of the book still to write. All these years I never asked why. All the tears I never could cry. You don't miss the water till the well runs dry. And you've nothing left to show, so heads are gonna roll. I never asked why. All the tears I never could cry. You don't miss the water till the well runs dry. And you've nothing left to show. You've got nothing left to show. So heads are gonna roll.
It's spookily sort of surreal and beautiful to be standing in a pub, you know. It really is. I can just hear the ghosts of all the good times that we've had in this pub in the sheds. Hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. My name's Owen Clacken, and it's nice to be out of the house. This is called Before the Rain. The dark clouds came forward in their heavy hordes. Hearts were spinning wild like weather vanes. One old nun asked, son, are you at peace with all you've done? Said, I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. A voice on the news said we're closing down the schools. Some shrugged it off as fake, some went insane. Some looked out of space and cried, we really should have tried to find another home before the rain. Before the rain, before the rain. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. There's a porch light in the dark, it couldn't be that far. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. And a Pequot Indian asked an English Puritan, tell me friend now what was there to gain? And the prison grounds were bare, from the gallows to the chair. Chains are the last thing to break before the rain. Before the rain, before the rain. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. The rain, there's a porch light in the dark, it couldn't be that far. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. And when museum walls were stripped, it was the nails they wanted. As crucifixion's gone mainstream again, and the political elite set all their files to delete, who knows what's gonna float before the rain. Before the rain, before the rain. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. There's a porch light in the dark, it couldn't be that far. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. Before the rain, before the rain. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. The rain, there's a porch light in the dark, it couldn't be that far. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. I'm just trying to make it home before the rain. Woo.
Well, thanks very much for that. That was a set of tunes called The Gold Ring. And we're going to continue on now with a song called Biddy Mulligan. And Biddy Mulligan is a woman who came from Dublin, and she sold everything. If she didn't have it for you today, she could get it for you by tomorrow evening, if that was okay with you. And it's a great song that just tells about her life selling on the streets of Dublin, selling on the streets of Dublin. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Biddy Mulligan, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. I'm a buxom fine widow and I live in a spot in Dublin, they call it the Coombe. Oh, me shop and me stall are laid out on the street, and me palace consists of one room. Up in Patrick Street corner for 45 years I've stood there, I'm telling no lie. And as I stood there, sure nobody would dare to say black was the white of me eye. You may travel from Clare to the county Kildare, from Drogheda right back by Micruem. And where would you see a fine widow like me, Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe? Me boys, Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe. I sell apples and oranges, nuts and split peas, bananas and sugar stick sweets. I sell second-hand clothes on a Saturday morning, and the floor of me stall is the street. I sell fish on a Friday, laid out on a dish, fresh mackerels and lovely ray. And I sell lovely herons, such lovely fresh herons that once swam in dear Dublin Bay. You may travel from Clare to the county Kildare, from Drogheda right back by Microem. And where would you see a fine widow like me? Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe. Me boys, Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe. Ooh, and the boys, hey! The son Mick and he plays on the flute, he belongs to the Longford Street band. It will do your heart good for to see him march out when his band plays in Dollymount Strand. In the park of a Sunday I'll cut quite a dash, all me neighbours look on in surprise at me grand paisley shawl and me bonnet so tall it won't dazzle the white of your eye. You may travel from Clare to the county Kildare, from Drogheda right back by Microem. And where would you see a fine widow like me? Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe. Me boys, Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe. Oh, you may travel from Clare to the county Kildare, from Drogheda right back by Microem. And where would you see a fine widow like me? Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe. Me boys, Biddy Mulligan, the pride of the Coombe. Fresh fish.
Poles and Nigerians, Czechs, Romanians living here now. The walls have come tumbling down. What goes around comes around, full circle, boy. So lock up your daughters, they're like lambs to the slaughter. They're hunting them down. In our pubs and our clubs, they're all looking for love and someone to be bound. Whoa, let's take a walk to see what all the talk is about, for the tides are turning here now. Living in our time, living in our time. La la, la la, da 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 da. Pedros and Pablos and men from Sao Paulo painting white lines. Sure, there's 200 million of them there Brazilians all on standby. And me friend, yeah, he fancies her, the Hungarian dancer girl with boots to her arse. But he'll never go near her, 'cause he only fears that they'll call it a farce. Whoa, let's take a walk to see what all the talk is about, for the tides are turning here now. Living in our time, living in our time. La la, da la da 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 da. Living in our time, da la da 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 da. And the boss gives them jobs just so they'll have some bobs to get them through here. And he opened his door to some young Asian whore he found on the web. And he's getting on now, but still hasn't somehow lost the will to be free. From a small town mentality, I take my hat up to thee, your head and your shoulders above all us now. Oh, let's take a walk to see what all the talk is about, for the tides are turning here now. Living in our time, living in our time. Whoa, let's take a walk to see what all the talk is about, for the tides are turning here now. Living in our time, living in our time. La la da 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 da. Living in our time. La la da 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 da.
How does the relationship work in terms of like songwriting? You know, the bringing the songs. Do you bring chords? Do you bring melodies?
Yeah, mainly
song,
it would be. I would be more concerned with the music side of things, and Brendan more the lyric and melody.
I bring the biscuits.
And like, is there any tension nowadays, or have you was there ever any tension, or was it always all okay between the two?
The tension can come in a split second, and then it'll dissipate just as quick.
Right, okay.
We're more passive aggressive than the Gallaghers. Like, so I mean, basically, my if he's annoyed me, I just won't bring the biscuits. And he knows there's something up, you know.
Who has the final call?
Me.
There you go. So Declan's the boss then.
I wish I was in Carrickfergus, only 4 nights from Ballygrand. I would swim over the deepest ocean just to see my love, again. But the sea is wide, and I cannot swim over, nor have I the wings to fly. I wish I could meet a handsome boatman to carry me o'er my love to see. In Kilkenny, it is reported they got marble stones as black as ink, with gold and silver. I did support her, but I'll sing no more till I've had a drink. Well, I'm drunk today, and I'm seldom sober, a handsome rover from town to town. But I'm I'm so sick now. They say my days are numbered. Come all you young men and lay me down. Come all you young men and lay me down. Come all you young men and lay me down.
There was nobody, let's start a band, there was nobody in school playing that I knew, apart from Kieran.
Yeah.
So the only avenue, which turned out to be a kind of a blessing in disguise, was the regular session in Flaherty's was the only place you really could go and play music.
Yeah.
And Kieran was there, and Denny, and a fellow called Paul Rudden. There was a great bunch of musicians that were there, and what I realised was that there's a kind of a network that was established, and still it's the way it works, that, you know, musicians from different towns, places would come on different nights to Flaherty's, and then we would travel to various places. That's where I met a lot of people I actually ended up playing with in Foreman and Dog, Cal Hayden, Gino LeBarry. They used to come up to Buncrana and play music, trade songs.
We went to school together from the age of 4 right through to leaving cert, same class. And I've played a lot. I suppose more before we left Buncrana for Dublin and beyond for you, but it's only in more recent times that we started playing a bit more together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Looking forward to hearing what you're going to do for us. Tell us a wee bit. I know we spoke a little bit about one of the songs. We have a kind of a mutual friend, the writer, Mary Kate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a song by Declan O'Rourke, and a song called Mary Kate, and it comes from his new record, which is all about the time of the famine, and reading about the history of Glenveigh and this amazing, beautiful place, but not untouched by that era, and of course all the things that went on, the evictions and everything. So I thought the song might be appropriate to sing in the light of that.
My mother and my father dear, thank God you never saw us here, but we're still alive, and some salvation might be yet at hand. They're sending workhouse orphan girls across the world to New South Wales. They picked me out, but won't allow my little sister come. So Turaya, my merry kid, Turaya, my merry kid, I might see Australia. We will meet again someday. It's only for your age, Babine, they'd send you with the big Colleen's. I know, it's hard, but it's the only chance we have. Let's dry away these bitter tears. I won't just go and leave you here. Stay strong for me, the mist will mind you till I send the fair. So Turaya, my merry kid, Turaya, my merry kid, I might see Australia. We will reunite someday. Thank you for your reply, Miss Anne. I'm grateful for the kindness that you've shown to us. God found a true and honest soul in you. You nursed our little Mary kid when you had so much on your plate. In every prayer I'll think of you until the day I die. So Turaya, my merry kid, Turaya, my merry kid, you won't see Australia, and we won't meet again someday. Turaya, my merry kid, forever now, sweet merry kid, you won't see Australia, and we won't meet in this life again.
We started in '89. We went from there to '98. We decided to call it. We were doing a circuit, like.
Yeah.
And I think everybody just got tired of the whole merry-go-round, and
we just said we'd take a break, and the break lasted a long time. Like we didn't get back together until about 5 years ago.
So I know you were doing a solo career. You had a solo career there and writing songs and stuff.
Yeah, well,
so,
I never stopped writing, Mickey,
Yeah.
because like yourself, it's like some men go fishing and golfing, and
Yeah.
like I just get as much pleasure as sitting down writing a song.
We're not happy doing anything else.
No. Yeah.
So then the band, I mean, you see back together, and it seems to be going great guns for you again. There's this kind of
like
resurgence.
we're not back full time at it. We're sort of like there's two of the guys living overseas, so like when we get together, we have to string a few together, and it's more enjoyable like that because everybody's up for it, and it's less pressure. And
well, I rode my boat to Gola. Summer sun was in the sky, and on the beach below the old school, I pulled her high and dry, and I walked around the island, climbed the high cliffs to the west, down among the ruined houses, I stopped to take my rest, and I lay back on the heather, close my eyes against the sun. I was awakened by the sound of the gentle native tongue. An angel from the heavens, a lost soul from the sea, an ancient island spirit had come to speak with me. And I heard the sound of music coming through an open door, and I heard the children laughing as they danced barefoot on the floor. Well, they danced into the evening, they danced the whole night long, and they danced the waves of Tory, and they sang forgotten songs. Then a cold and bitter morning came howling at the door. Another land was calling, you can't stay here anymore. And I saw a ship come sailing, dropping anchor in the bay. And I watched as all the children, they got on board and sailed away. Well, I rode my boat to bed. Summer sun was in the sky, and on the beach below the old school, I pulled her high and dry. What is gone forever, a way of life denied. Better tears fell on the island the day the people said goodbye. It was the day the island died. Hey.
Hi there, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you and yours, wherever in the world you're watching us. My name is Mark Roberts. I'd like to introduce and thank Tony Marr here on piano for accompanying me. We're going to do one more song for you. This is one that I co-wrote with a friend of mine, Darren Holden, from the High Kings. And it's all about the Irish emigrating from Ireland and looking for a better life in America. It's called The Promise. Enjoy the rest of your day. Listen to the sound of the ocean as it carries your dreams to the shore. Gone like the snows of last winter, lost like the promise of yore, where the land of desire made plenty, where your fortune was there to behold, and the dark distant days of our childhood, a story that's no longer told. We were guided by God as our anchor, but the devil, he led us astray. Every last dollar we bled for, the loneliness stole it away. Determined we struggled together, blinded by the lights of Times Square. But the sod and the smell of the heather lingered in hearts of despair. Together we're lost in a land where we feel so alone, and a deafening cry of regret is calling me home. And if ever the promise I made I can finally fulfill, I will rest in the land of my father in Glencullen. The youngest arrived here last Thursday with excitement he could hardly contain. Dead on his feet from the journey, dying to be part of the game. Laden with tales of the plenties, I couldn't but have shed a tear. For if God saved a prayer for old Ireland, would anyone choose to be here? Together we're lost in a land where we feel so alone, and the deafening cry of regret is calling me home. And if ever the promise I made I could finally fulfill, I will rest in the land of my father in Glencullen. I will rest in the land of my father in Glencullen.